today we're going to be learning how to do a social media flyer. Yes, a social media flyer. So this is what we're going to be designing here right now. So let's get started. We're going to start from scratch. Okay, so I'm going to be telling you how I got everything that I have here. So let's start from scratch. Okay, so you cancel this one first. Now I have downloaded my materials already. So what I did is I imported a pattern background. So I'm going to just import this right now. Okay, so I created this background myself and I imported it. As usual, the materials will be available, so just lock it up there. The next thing I did was to create the other filling down there. I used my shape, went to half of this, then okay. So created it to be like this, open it up. Okay, so we have something like this. Then I rotated it a little bit. Just a little bit, then you increase it small. Okay, rotate it a little bit. Okay, so we have a perfect shape there, then you can lock it. Now the next thing I did, please pay attention, is that particular shape I had, select it, the particular shape I created, selected it, and then created a stroke on it, and I made the stroke to be a very light blue. Yes, and I increased the stroke something like that. Yes, so I just leave it at 11. Now that's not all, I also gave that particular stroke an inner shadow, so you have this feeling like, okay, let's do that now. So you say it looks like an inner shadow, so you see it's as if it's coming from the top down. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing, just that. You can bring it down a little bit, perfectly. All right, so next thing we're going to do is import the main image that we use. Let's quickly do that right now. I've used my background remover to remove the background of the image and imported it here. So this is what we're going to be using. So you zoom it in. Please also ensure that the images that you are using are copyright free, so you don't get into trouble. So you can just do this down. All right, so we have something like this. Okay, reduce it a little bit, it's too much. All right, so let's make do with this size for now. Let's make do with this size. So you also lock your image. And next thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna start writing down all the formations. Okay, there's one more thing. Let's we'll need a shape. Right, I use the shape here. Then to make the shape have a rounded edge, I just make the shape to fit here, like this. Okay, I made had a round edge, and I gave it a gradient color. Yes. So as I get that part, as I get this particular color, I'm gonna do it again. Look at it. I use 4 layers, and I angled it this way like this. Use 4 layers. The first layer was a very dark blue. The second layer went with a lighter blue. Then just like that, the gradient started coming down. So that's how I did that particular gradient there. You have it here, and it's okay. But that's not all. I also gave my shape a shadow, so that gives it a standing out effect. You have to reduce the shadow a little bit because it's too much. Okay, the blur rate, just reduce it a little. Now we can work with that. The next thing I did is that I created on that shape again with rounded edge on top, then with a very light color. Now you notice I'm using my color judiciously. What I'm using here is just blue and the family of blue. So upon that light color, I gave it a very light blue that is observable. Okay, so we have done that. Now my social media icons that I used, let's go. The materials used in this video will be available. Comment below to get them. All right, okay, so this is a blurry image of our Instagram handle. I just put it somewhere here, rotate it a little bit. All right, so that's what we have there. You can also lock it. Then we're gonna go into typing every other thing that we have. We have our connect with us. Connect first. Now please pay close attention here. I used my blogger sans. font. I'm going to change the font now, Blogger Sans, but then increase it up. Okay, so let's leave it there. Now after I've done that, I enable the embossy. So you have to work with the embossy. So at the moment where you can go to different sizes and yet it won't change, you just stop there. Alright, so it's 47, 48 and 49. The reason for that is because if we don't do that and we save our work, it will get scattered again. So to be safer, you just copy this. You can reduce your opacity, slide it over. No, what I do, I slide it away. I don't delete it, it stays there. Then I merge both of them together. Okay, now so whatever you do to this text now, it's not going to change. You just have that fill. Then what I also did to my text, it's not a shape. I created the inner shadow, reduce it very well, and I gave it a very light blue or dark. Yes, the same blue there. Then moved it to the side a little bit, so it has that blue feeling in it. As the inner shadow, the no, reduce the blue a little bit, then offset it. Very, very, very. Exactly, just offset it a little bit. Now we are going to go connect with us. You can increase it anytime. Connect with us. We have left without with us. So let's quickly type that here now. Go to your pencil, edit, then put with us there. With us done. Now I use my Blogger Sans font again. This time I use the one that doesn't have bold. Then increase the spacing a little bit. Connect with us. Then I went to my shape, got a little triangle, brought it down a little bit. Okay. Then changed it, use a little bit, then take it to the very position. Now it's still too big, you have to reduce a little. Then I change it to a very light blue. Notice I'm using this almost the same color for everything that I'm doing. I use the gradient effect there for the blue. Then I made it to be sideways, so to be fading out to the right, so something like that. Okay, yes, that's how it is there. And I also got a line to use a faded line here. I'm gonna use it here up to here, from here to here. Reduce it. It's gonna be rounded. It's gonna have round edges. Okay, so that's how it is gonna be, but it's too big. Use it a little bit. Now I wanted to have also a fading effect, the same fading effect that the triangle has. So go to my color, go to my gradient, the same fading effect, but I want it to be to the opposite direction. So you can just switch them like this, right? Alright, so we are good to go. Okay. Yeah, something like this. You can always reduce it to fit this thing. Now the next thing we did there was we put our location. So you go take your location icon. You go take your location icon. Okay, once I've got your location icon, I want it to be white because of the colors I'm using. I want it to be white, so just get a white color and take it down a little bit. Okay, that's okay. Then you adjust it. Okay, do not forget I'll still be using my ruler here. Sure, it's in a straight line. Yes, it's in a straight line there. Okay, so put it there. Then you can write your address. So this is a social media this thing. You can put your handles, but if you have a physical location, you can put it. So we are putting our location here, 63 Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. Full stop. Okay, now it's very long. Change the fonts to be your Blogger Sans, then reduce the size. Yes, it doesn't have to be big, reduce the size so I will fit in that particular area. Now we talked about negative spacing. Negative spacing and white space. White spacing has to do with your work having a breathing space. Negative spacing, the space to the right must be equal to the space on the left. So we're going to apply it here, put it at the middle of the space there, bring it down a little bit, take it up. You can use your ruler to measure it and ensure that it's actually accurate. So I think that's okay there. The same thing, we select our location too and then bring it down. Okay, perfect. Now next we're going to do is our services. Copy it with us into our services. Okay, you can reduce the font, the size. Now it's too faint, you can make it bold or change the font to Blogger Sans bold. Okay, now you have to get a list of all your services that you're doing, and I wrote a list there: freelancing. Okay, but I'm going to stop here a couple of times so I don't become very long. But basically this is what I did. That dot there, you can see it in your keypad there. There's a dot icon there, this particular one here now, so you can, that's what I use over there. Now I'm going to change the font. This is the second font I'll be using so far in this or the third font I'll be using so far, so it's going to be our my Aleg font. You reduce the size, they make it bold, so it can easily be seen. Okay, then you just bring it down a little bit. Now you can increase the font again. Basically what you have to do is you make it and align with this particular one here. Okay, because of time, and I'm going to spend a lot of time with this in this session. So what I did for that training to go forward is that I edited it. I went down, increased my index, and give a space. It was the same. Yes, that's what I did. Okay, so that's everything we have done there. Now, since it's a social media flyer, your social media handles must be there. So we're going to be putting our social media handles now. You go import your icons, the Facebook icon and the YouTube icon. So I have a pack of a lot of icons that you can use. If you want the materials, comments below and I will link you up on how to get the materials. I can also show you where to download more materials like this from. So I'm going to be using this part here. Just take it. Okay, so just resize it to be small and take it down. Take it to the side. Ensure you're using your line. Perfect. Next thing we're going to do is we'll import our YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, watching this from YouTube or any other platform, you can connect with us on YouTube at Starlight Academy. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you don't miss more videos that we do weekly. So just go to our YouTube channel now, get the one for YouTube. Okay, and bring it in. Now you reduce it a little. You see the knock-on background is an exact place where I download all my icons and images without background. If you want to, just comment below, share the video, and I will send you in the comment section or privately where you can download materials from without backgrounds. Okay, so having done that, now I'm gonna write the my Facebook. This is a real Facebook page. It's my Facebook page. That's Starlight Business Zone. So you can always visit it. If you're on Facebook, you see it's white, so give it a dark blue. That's what I did. I want everything to be blue here. Give it a dark blue. Reduce the fonts. You can increase it to 15 or 16. Now copy it. Then at YouTube we are Starlight Academy. Okay, I think there's a little mix up here. There's a mix up here. Okay, so at YouTube we are Starlight Academy. At Facebook we are Starlight Business Zone. So you can like and follow us on Facebook. I will discuss business matters. Okay, we have done that. We are making good progress. Now what I'm going to do is the other peripherals and the designs. Now there's a circle at the back of the man. This is how I achieved it. I just went to my shape, reduce opacity, chose the cycle, and increase stroke. Okay, after doing that, I went down to blur radius and increased blur radius. Then I gave it a gradient, a fading out effect. You see that right now, the same fading effect I used for the shape. Then I changed it, the gradient upward, down, no, the other way around, from down up. Okay, so we have something like this behind it. Alright, so you just take it to the back by holding this slide, the selecting the element and sliding it down. It goes to the back. Ensure it's in front of this thing. So that's how I got that backlight effect there. So you can always resize it. Alright, so lock it up. Then that's not all. There was a starlight, this thing at the side there. So just go to your right starlight in capital letters. Then I increase it, give it a very bold font. Okay, then I gave it the color was a faint blue gradient. Same thing here, faint blue gradient. Faint blue gradient. Then increase it and put it somewhere here like this. And let it be very faint. Let it be very faint. Okay, then just take it to the back of the person. Okay, that's how I achieved that. Then what's left now is the logo. Imported my logo. The logo of the company that you are doing. If it's for yourself, import your own logo or the logo of the company that you are doing the design for. Then crop it up. Remove the black background with your erase color. Select the black parts. Okay, so we have left with that now. Then you can zoom it in. Then just put it at the edge here. Then you write the name of the company at the side. If it's a popular company, you may not need to write the name, but if it's an upcoming brand, Sabo can identify with it, put the name. If the companies like Nike now, you don't need to write their names, but for other brands, you can always do that. Okay, so Starlight Academy, remember to use one font, and I used the Alexa fonts over there, if you observed. Alright, so we are done. We can reduce this so I will not drag too much attention. Remember hierarchy and typography. Okay, it's also drag attention, but that should not be the first word. Connect with us, our services, where you can find us. And basically that's how I did it. Remember to save your work as a project and also save it as an image. Always save with Ultra so you have the best image possible. Then save as project in case you have corrections to make from in case there's another correction you need to revisit design, especially if you want to save it as a PLP file. I'm going to be making a video where I will show you how to get PixelLab file. Connect anything you can use to remember it, so you can get a PixelLab file and edit it in your own phone. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that one in one of my videos. So hit the subscribe button, share this video, leave a like, and drop a comment on what video you want me to do next. Alright, so see you next time. Thank you so much.